Good afternoon. Thank you to those who have joined. This is a continuation of the exorcism of Breauna Jewell Bellamy. First, I want to share something. I'm calling out these energies from the Daemon Tarot and the Occult Tarot and the Angel Tarot. We have and then I tell you how I speak to these energies. Find out exactly what they're doing to her and why. Now, some people have strange ideas about demonic energies. No, wouldn't say everybody needs to go fooling around and talking to them and all this kind of thing. We've already can see what they've done to one person on display for the world to see, which she ain't the only one. But this is who I'm talking about. Now, people tend to think that if you can do that, talk to demons, then you must be one. What foolishness. These are the same people who like to get on line and act like they're so powerful and so great and so love and light and saying the Most High God, 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 God. But God's supposed to be all powerful, right? People seem to have more fear of demonic energies, Satan and devils and all that, than they do of God, than they do of angelic energies. Weird, but not really. There's nothing new, once again, under the sun. Humans do the same thing and find themselves in the same cycles over and over and over again. Now, before I get into this, because I feel Breauna's energy. But she should be in here. It's just a disgusting energy. It's very heavy. Her energy is heavy. I just don't like it. It's unnerving, it's unsettling, and it's just heavy and dizzy, which stands to reason. Now, I have on my community tab. I come home, I worked out this morning, went to the gym, ran around a little bit, get ready for Christmas tomorrow, and Merry Christmas Eve to those who celebrate. Hanukkah's coming up. Happy Hanukkah to those who celebrate that. Whatever Kwanzaa's coming up, Happy Kwanzaa, or whatever holidays you celebrate, holy days you celebrate around this time of year. Okay? I want to send that shout out real quick. All right? If you don't celebrate none, just, happy to you. Okay. I come in, I go to the bathroom. There's nothing strange about talking about going to the toilet because that's what human beings do. It would take a 13-year-old, the ones that I work with, to laugh about things like that, not adults. Anyway, I say that because I told her when I came back from Egypt how my stomach was bothering me. Okay, and I was on the toilet a lot. I was talking to someone else who is a traveler. She travels around the world all the time, and she said that's normal when you come back because you eating the I don't know, the stuff. The food is different. Organisms are different. Like they warned us, do not drink the water in Egypt. Like we went on a cruise on the Nile, and we were not even able to. We were warned, do not brush your teeth with the water. We had these bottled water to brush our teeth. You will jack yourself up, your system up. So depending on where you go around the world, that is going to be very normal. Okay. And even when you hear, goddamn, it doesn't make a difference. You eat shit or some kind of something gets into your system, the body wants to release itself of it, to relieve itself of it. It can't stay there and harbor in your system. Okay, unless you get sick and maybe find yourself on your deathbed. But that was supposed to be a funny when she was on her smear campaign. I'm going to make fun of this bitch. You got the shit. Ha, ha, ha. Now, I invited this woman to Egypt. I talked about how I invited her. This is when I really didn't really know her, which was probably stupid on my part to invite her. And then she says, comes back and says, because she's jealous than a motherfucker, I wouldn't go to Egypt during the the cough cough. What, during COVID when they had shit lockdown? Yet I went with a whole charter bus of people. It's just dumb. A charter bus full of people from all ages. My daughter was the youngest. Okay, all the way up to the woman like in her 70s. No seat empty for about 14 days. Nobody came back and nobody was there sick and dying and all that kind. We had to take them COVID tests a few times when we were there before we left. Okay, and we were traveling from city to city when we were there. We went to Cairo, and like 2 more cities, Luxor, and one more. I can't remember the name of it off the top of my head. But that's supposed to be funny. Make fun of this bitch like a 12-year-old child. And that's supposed to validate my truth. Really, her truth, in other words. Really her lies. And I bought 2 pictures. And one was of 2 women. I was going to give that to her. I got the papyrus made. I called her Starfire. I remember now the name of her other channel is Starfire Alchemist because I forgot the other day. And then I saw it somewhere and I remembered it. And that's when I put it on that poster board. So I put it on there, Starfire, which somebody thought I put her name on there to do some black magic witchcraft. Please. It's so interesting. The people that think you're doing black magic witchcraft, they're the ones doing it. Well, of course, that's why they think you're doing it. No, that's not why I bought that for her. I bought that out of goodwill. They're kidding me. She was mad about that and ordered a whole bunch of shit with an Indian chief hat and all of this kind of stuff. About she ordered on. I was like, okay, whatever, honey. No, I wouldn't dare give her that after she did that, slandered me. Okay. But anyway, so I come home from my workout this morning. I go to use the bathroom, and I hear some tapping, tap, 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 tap. And I thought I had my phone, so I was listening to my some stuff on YouTube, and I'm hearing tap, 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 tap. And I thought it was on there, and then finally I was like, what the fuck is that? And I look up, it's the big-ass fly. Huge. Look about just like this motherfucker right here. On the fixture in my bathroom, hitting the light, losing his fucking mind. Going in a circle, kept hitting it in a circle. I sat there and watched. It went around about 10 times. I said, Bree, one of her little monitoring spirits, until finally was able to get itself together and went flying behind my cabinet. Whatever. So then, get myself together for the day, blah, blah, blah. A few hours later, I go back in there it is. I say, okay, let me take a picture of this shit. It's the same. It's this shit right here. Lord of the fucking flies. Gnats and flies. That's what she sends to monitor. But it was so weak. Flies are hard to catch. It didn't take much for me to catch that. And I killed it. Okay. Now, I have really been... Well, let me read these scriptures first. In the Bible, Jesus was accused of being the devil in several passages. Now we know the works that if you don't know the ins and outs, the specifics of Jesus, story in the Bible, in the 4 Gospels, you kind of just know, just in Western culture in general, that he performed quote unquote miracles. He had the blind to see, the lame to walk, raised the dead, stuff like that. John 10:19-20. Many Jews said he has a demon and is insane while listening to him. Matthew 12:24. The Pharisees accused Jesus of sorcery by saying that he cast out demons only by Beelzebub. Interesting, right? The prince of demons. Okay. I know this woman has said, I'm pretty damn sure, because I'm pretty sure she said everything that she could possibly let out of her dirty ass mouth. That I was crazy. I find out the woman saying I work with a demon, all of that kind of thing. John 8:48 through 50, the Jews asked Jesus, why aren't we right in saying that you are a Samaritan and demon possessed? John 7:20, the crowd replied, you have a demon. Mark 3:22, the scribes who had come down from Jerusalem were saying, he is possessed by Beelzebul. Luke 11:15, some of them said, it is by Beelzebul, the prince of demons, that he drives out demons. Luke 7:33 through 34, you say he has a demon. Now, this is really being said for people who may have some issue and can't understand, because I'm sure they're out there, how it is that I'm talking to these demonic energies. Find out, why are you doing this to her? What are you doing to her? And why are you plaguing her? And it's time for you to leave this woman alone, so she can have a real life and be a real person, a real human being. Okay? Hold on. Now, Jesus was accused of these things because of miracles that he was able to do that they couldn't do. Okay. Or that maybe they had not seen before. Pharisees and Sadducees. Pharisees, I talked about it in my religious study series. You can find it. Let me see. I'm going to, hold on. Who are these people? Real quick. I'm looking in my textbook that I used to use when I taught Introduction to Religious Studies and Comparative World Religion. Okay. The Pharisees were a lay movement of devout Jews. Remember, Jesus was a Jew, okay, according to Judaism, Hebrew, okay, preoccupied themselves with meticulously keeping the Jewish law, okay. But Jesus didn't do that, okay. They were looking to accuse this man, okay, looking to persecute him, okay, because he didn't do that. The Sadducees, I'm not saying he didn't keep it at all meticulously. There are examples of times where he broke it, okay, telling them the law is for you, not you. You're not made for the law. In other words, you're not enslaved to it. That's not the point of it. Okay. The Sadducees, a group of priests in Jerusalem, kept up the Jewish temple rituals while accepting the Roman occupation as inevitable. So, there are people who say that Jesus was more of a political. This was politics, a political issue, political situation, not a religious one necessarily. But in a way, they not in a way, they go hand in hand. If you don't understand, I did my religious study series on that. You will find that on my channel. They go hand in hand. They're not separate from one another. All right. Roman occupation. Okay, kind of like, well, if you believe it, the whole. Well, no, I'll just say this. Blacks in America. Okay. Their land being occupied, okay, by another people who come and enslave them. Okay. So this was political. He talked too much. He's stirring up trouble. He called them trouble and problems. Okay, by speaking the right thing. Okay, but let's just see. What was Jesus' response? Every kingdom divided against itself is laid waste, and no city or house divided against itself will stand. Okay, basically that's what he was saying to them. I made a point of this a while ago in one of my zodiac readings. I'm pretty sure it wasn't Scorpio. Okay. Next thing I know, months later, I see that she has. I'm like, she's just copying off of you. your talking points. Because your videos show 15 views, 20 views, 7 views, different like things like that. So she's banking on the fact that nobody's watching and no one will know. But see, when I first started this new channel, and I started off doing the religious study series, I spoke briefly about my time when I studied Islam and when I studied when I was with the Hebrew community. And the sister told me every time you say you did what you did, she makes a video saying that was her. I said, because I had just started the channel. Looked like I had probably disappeared off the face of the earth. I'm going to be back on here, which I was. Every time you talk about your experience, she comes through with a video or a post saying that's what she did. Right after. Now, I'm going to say this like I've been saying. I call back all of my energy, my power, my essence, my being, my life, my destiny, my path from Breauna Jewell Bellamy, okay, and anyone else, the lady who raised me, okay, this bleeding over there, and anyone else who has attempted to steal it and thinking they was going to leave me somewhere in a ditch and I was going to be somewhere sitting there crying. Now, I have really tried my best, okay, not to say a particular person's name. But this motherfucker is just as much of a nuisance and a menace as Breauna Jewell Bellamy. This motherfucker continuously sends me, I don't know what kind of spell work he does. But he's been doing it over and over. I mean, he used to do it just all continuously. He doesn't do it as much, but he still continues to do it. So last night again, I'm like, here go this nigga again. There you go. I don't know if he's doing it trying to get energy or whatever for her or what. This motherfucker has been doing this shit to me since before I even met Breauna Jewell Bellamy. In 2000, I think 14 or 2015. I went to a gym here, a little local gym here. I was on a weight loss journey. I had done it on my own for like 8 months. Someone that I know I don't know if she's a part of this or she just likes to plague me, the one who want me to touch all over her body. And she want me to let her touch all over my, please, honey, and let me know. Just let me know, Nikki, you can get it. I don't want it. She continues, Bree talked about her, made a video about her. She continues, doesn't do it as much. This bitch was doing heavy black magic on me. Her spirit, whatever it is that, whatever the silver cord is connected to, I don't know when you astral project, what is it, your spirit that is connected? And it is the foulest stench. The house I used to live in, my grandmother's house, because, she used to come over. This was before she started doing all this crazy shit. And it was a point, I've been in that house for like 10 years. And all of a sudden I was smelling the foulest. What is that smell? Old house. So I just kind of dismissed it for a while. And then as over time, with all the black magic and the shit that people were doing to me, and these family members, this lady who raised me, family was doing this because of money and inheritance that was left for me. And probably bad because I wasn't talking to some of them, and I started a YouTube channel. Like I said before, I didn't know it was that serious. But I didn't come up with this social media shit. I was in my 30s before this shit hit the scene, or at least before I paid any attention to it. Anyway, she was going to this gym. So she told me about a trainer there who could help with food. You know, she would train you physically, and she had a food program. I said, okay. So I went there and I met with the woman. I didn't want to go to that gym. People who own the person who owned the gym, they didn't have the greatest reputation in Cleveland. I don't care about that though. But I didn't want to be there. Well, let me. If this woman can help me, fine. The lady started training me. She said, "Well, I want to help you with more than just food. You know, let me train you." So she did. Okay. And I thought she was a great trainer for me. You know, we fell out, but I thought she was a great trainer. Whatever. Moving the fuck on. This man has a twin. Y'all probably done seen him all over the internet. The twin does the same thing. He does what do you call it? Training. He writes in chitlin circuit plays and shit. Okay, fine. But see, this is what I was saying last night about women, and I'm not quite understanding women's this pick me thing, or having to have a penis, because it's not about the man. That person in it, it's just being attached to a man. And you just give him all your power. Just give him all your fucking power. That gym had more women in it than men. Eventually, I was teaching at the colleges. I was adjunct professor. I needed some of my retirement money, but when you're an adjunct professor, you can't be under contract. Then they give you can't just get some out of there. No, you have to be totally not working. Okay, not under contract. So I needed some of it for my daughter, a project that she wanted to do. So I quit so I could give that to her, so I can get in my retirement to help her out. So I was without work. So I asked the owner, "Do you have a job here?" First he said no. No, he didn't tell me no. He told me to ask the manager. She said no. Then he come back. You want the job? Yeah, sure, I do. Okay. I didn't need much because I was the house I lived in was all paid off. My grandparents' house. I had a tenant. You know, I was able to live with that a little bit. Okay. But nevertheless, now this man's twin was there. Now this man runs that space now. I don't know anything about the specifics of. I don't go there anymore. I stopped a long time ago because the twin was one. Like I said, grabbed me up and kicked me up the fuck out of there. I had lost a lot of weight there. I enjoyed my time there. I had fun there. Some of the quote unquote cousins. I see. I was the one who always was. You want to come here? You want to come there? I'm doing this. Come on, y'all. Come on, everybody. It was like that in college. They came up there, now Miss Bleeding, okay, a cousin, but not, okay, she's not blood. I guess it was probably not just her. I don't know. They got caught up there with them in there, whatever they do in the background, which I didn't know. Suspicions, like, please. See, I was older than all of these people. I'm in my 40s. These were women in their 20s and 30s. I went, did my job, did my little workout, and went on about my fucking business. Made my waist bead, sold it to a lot of people there, and went on about my fucking business. I don't know what those people were doing. I can only suspect. But this one motherfucker, this twin, who owns the space now, will not. The one who kicked me up out of there, who Bree made some kind of video about, bitch, how do you know? I didn't even meet you. I didn't even have a YouTube channel. So how can you speak on something you know nothing about? How? Then I made a video about it one day, and she comes some nasty comment. It was in my studio app that I erased. I said, this ain't nobody but Bree. It's so interesting how women laugh at women who have been, and mock women who have been assaulted in some way, shape, or form by a man that they think is all that in a bag of fucking shit. Men get away with so much dirt. Why? Because women allow it. Women allow it. How women do that and think that shit not gonna happen to them is beyond me. But nevertheless, I don't want to go too deep into that. But this motherfucker, nigger, got involved, or the cousin people got involved. I don't know. This motherfucker was doing so much black man. I used to sit in that gym, in the office, and just observe. This man would train these women and would go right behind them, like this close to them, whole body. And I said, look at this. This motherfucker's a warlock. He's siphoning energy off these women, just standing there, right behind them while the woman working out. Now initially I said, oh, he must want the woman to try to, but she bend over with the weights or some shit like that, maybe doing her, some of them workout deadlifts or something. Want their booty to touch his ass. And then hit me, no, that's not what the fuck he's doing. Siphoning energy off those women. Now, we ain't even talking about the sexual aspect, because they both got plenty. But women who just go give them things that they're not deserving of. I saw women bring them this motherfucking lunch, all types of shit, like they were his fucking servants. And I saw him both. They say that they nobody special to me. Don't nobody mean nothing to me. If you give me something or whatever, don't expect shit and fucking I don't owe you shit. I was like, what are you telling them? But they don't care. They just want these men's favor. Hold on, I got a text message. Just want their favor. Just want to be looked at favorably by them. I don't need to be looked at favorably by them. Or anyone. It didn't matter what age there was. 16-year-old girl up in there, her whole ass out. The manager had to come up there to tell the girl, you cannot be in here like that. This motherfucker comes up swooning and drooling at them. I'm like, she's 6. I told her she's only 16. That don't mean nothing to me. No, the children are not protected in this world. They're not. Now, I'm going to pull a card for you, huh? Leave me the fuck alone. What do you want? I told Breauna Jewell Bellamy about this motherfucker and his brother because I told her that he was a part of it too. Matter of fact, I confronted him one time. The motherfucker was hacking in my shit, allegedly. Hacking into my shit. I was trying to do my spiritual business, bought an ad, he blocked that. Every time I made a post, he made some nasty post. Hold on. In reference to it, I was a big man going up against a woman who's sitting here minding her fucking business. She saw that picture. She lost her clit. It swelled beyond imagination. Then made a video with the fake reading. She want both of them. And I told this woman, I don't want either one of them. I do believe that there was a past life connection with one of them and you as well. Now, I don't like to get on here and tell all my business, but the bitch had everything I shared with her in private because she did it to try to humiliate me. I'm not humiliated. Anything I said to you, I would say it to that person. Now I got to do it like this. It's ridiculous. But this man, he continuously, and then this one I call Monster Spissies. And why do I call him that? This man, before I even met Breauna, used to astral project to my space, and he smelled like pee, from drinking. Like he just sat there, drank himself into oblivion, and peed on himself. Every single time he would astral project to my space. And the last time he did it, because he hadn't done it in a while, but he did it once, maybe about a few weeks ago. Not only did he smell like pee, but he also smelled like doo-doo. I said, the man's sitting there, drinking himself into oblivion, peeing on himself and shitting on himself as well. And just stood there. And I'm like, leave. I do not want you. I don't talk to you people. Now, I don't know what Miss Bleeding, who is the fake mother who raised me, who stole the inheritance money from me, was trying to steal more. That's her niece. I don't know what she's another one. Dick. Just dick. And they're attractive. And they're about something. And people know them. Not just in Cleveland. You know, they quote unquote nigger famous. Everybody, I'm like, how many, which one of y'all, why, how many wives they gonna have? And then these men were committed and connected to an actual woman. Girlfriends. Children everywhere. I have no interest. You will never be married. Breauna was insistent that I was going to marry this man. I already made posts about what she said that to me. And no, I'm not. But see, that's the thing when your mind is skewed and you just have your insecurities are just so great. And you're jealous and you think you're looking at someone who has done things that you admire, and then you begin to compare yourself to that person. And then looking at a man because you think a man is, I don't know what do y'all think that they're going to do for you, because they never do. They never do. They never said they would. And I'm not putting men down. I'm just saying. I'm talking about the women's role who do this type of shit. So you have to, you got to have that motherfucker. You think the motherfucker's going to look at the person you're comparing themselves to. She thought he was going to look at me over her. I've been knowing this motherfucker before I even started my first YouTube channel. I was going there working out, looking a hot mess from working out. And then you have to slander me and defame me and destroy me because you're so jealous and so insecure. You think that, one of them or both of them are going to want her. If they did, at this point, if I ain't talked to neither one of them motherfucking answers, I haven't laid down with neither one of them. I ain't sucked neither one of them dick. Nothing along those lines. And bitch, what is your fucking problem? Those issues are not my issues. Those are your issues. Go work on that. She said she was in love with the one. I even texted him and because I knew they was watching my channel, gave the man her number. So dead set on the insecurity. Feeling worthless, which you are not. But you believe that you are. And that is not my problem. I did not deserve anything that you have done to me or said about me, all because of nothing. The emptiness that resides within. Now, I don't know what Bleeding said to them about money. Because one of them cousins, the bitch was big as all outside. Astral projected to me and told me, you got something coming, bitch, I want it, and I'm going to take it from your motherfucking ass. So I said, this is what this is about. And I told Bree, and so Bree jumped on it. I do not know how these people connected with one another. I don't know. Because like I said, I was minding my business, living my own life. But they all connected, went on a smear campaign. I don't know what the other ones possibly have said about me. I just know some of what Bree has said about me, Breauna Jewell Bellamy. That was unwarranted for money. I mean, something about fame. I don't know what any that is about. Okay. Money that belongs to me, but was stolen from me, from the woman who raised me. Because my damn daddy was in his own fucking world. whoring, getting as many women as he could, too cowardly to be a father. My birth mother, I really, at this point, cannot speak on her nor her family. I made a promise to her. But at the same time, I didn't sign any NDAs, if that's what was done. I haven't signed one. Wouldn't need to, because I guess nobody thought I would find out. Not only did they think that I would not, they didn't think I would find out that that this woman who raised me wasn't my birth mother. They probably never thought in a million years I would find out who my birth mother actually is. But again, I haven't signed any non-disclosure agreements. Okay? I have tried my best to, be quiet, graceful, go on with my life. Now, Mr. Philippe Winston Whedon, I do not know what you want, but you can stop with your black magic and your sex spells if that's what you're trying to do. I don't know what you're doing, but every time you do it, it's very apparent. Now, I don't know. I believe that these two marry each other. See, this is what I was supposed to do. No, I can't believe he was supposed to be my man. That's what I was supposed to do. That's what he wanted me to do. Because I pay him no attention. This man said to me, in the gym, you ain't said to me what I want you to say to me. And I, just as green as this, I was, well, what do you want me to say? I don't know what the fuck you're talking. And the one who keep astral projecting her stank soul over here said to me, he wants you to say some sexual shit. No. I don't know. I'm 8 years older than you, motherfucker. If you're interested, this was before I got on YouTube. If you're interested, I don't care if you just want sex. At least invite me out to dinner. Goddamn, at least let me put on a dress, some pantyhose, a slit, get my makeup done, and nails. Feel like I'm going to do something, someplace nice. No, but you're not used to that. You're used to them just coming up to you and riding your dick and buying you $500 bullshit. I'm not doing that. See, I don't come from that era. And I have a little bit more self-worth than that. A lot more. And I'm not going to do it. Afraid of rejection. It's not my problem. But that's what I was supposed to do. That's what Breauna thought I was going to do. And that is what Mr. Philippe thought I was going to do. No, I'm not. I confronted him. Stop with the black magic. Leave me the fuck alone. I don't know how it works. I don't know what people do. I don't delve into that. Then you do this and you do that, and then they'll fear this, and then this going to happen too. I don't do none of that shit. But he continues, leave me alone. Because we can do an exorcism on you as well. Now, if y'all together, this bitch then moved to Cleveland, saying she's from here. And I was talking to Breauna, and I was telling her, these people are attacking me spiritually, and this, that, that, blah, 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 blah. Then she claimed they were doing it to her. Now, this was the claim. She lies. It may not have been bothering her at all. And I was telling her who, and the names and everything. It may not have been bothering Breauna at all. She is very strategic and diabolical. She made videos about these people. And I said to myself, why are they attacking her? And then it came to me, I heard she was born in Cleveland, but she wasn't raised here in Cleveland. So I gave her the reading. And I said, that lady who raised you is not your mother. And I said, I see your mother, and I described her to a T. I've said these things, I'm going to say it again. She was a young woman, brown skin. She had an afro. And I saw her with like bell-bottom jeans on, kind of like maybe something you would wear in the 70s, although I know Bree is an 80s child. Well, it's born in the 80s. I described her to a T. And I said, I just see her. And I was saying, I was trying to pick up where is she now, and I got that she was deceased. We even made a video, and I heard about maybe when you were about 3 years old. The lady who raised her came to me spiritually, and her grandmother came to me and explained. Grandmother nervous as hell. We made a video about it when we were talking to one another. Never, I don't believe a lot of shit that I told Bree spiritually. When she was screaming my name all over the internet like she was having a fucking orgasm, she never attributed it to me. Very rarely did she attribute any of the things that I shared with her spiritually, okay, to me. Hold on. I see people like that don't. They don't. Because they're jealous and insecure. And that's okay. That's not my problem. We all have our insecurities, everybody. But you know, we have free will. What you gonna do with it? Try to destroy somebody else because you're jealous, because of your insecurities, or work on yourself and become an empowered human being. And they told me, and I told her this, and what they said as to why she was given to this lady to raise. Well, her grandmother, she described it perfectly. She did admit that on one of her videos, that I did tell her that she described it perfectly. See, I don't know what else she's, now supposedly she's from Cleveland. And, no, you're not. You might have been born here. That doesn't mean you're from here. Now, my own journey. I found out about my life, who I am, in regards to who my birth mother is. I'm gifted. Like I said, when you talk to God, God will talk to you. In truth. Not lies. Saying God said something to you. You know good and well God ain't told you no shit like that. You use it just to try to convince people of your bullshit. And we're going to get to that today, too, with these energies from last night. And I got her name. Everything was answered from when I was a child. And as I saw after I had been born, it was a private birth. My birth was not no regular hospital room. It was a private birth. And I could see the city. And I'm at work one day, just minding my own business, probably when Bree and God knows who else was making the smear campaigning. And I heard, you were not born here either. And stop, where was I born? You were born in New York City. And it explained, when I was a little girl, I had such a strong affinity to New York City. I wanted to live there. I wanted to be there. Hell, I was like 6, 7 years old. Hadn't been nowhere but East Cleveland. I talk about this. What the birth certificate, it says whatever the people paid for it to make it say. And there are people connected to this who can make anything say whatever they want it to say. So you're not going to make your fucking posts about me. She said she, but she said before she, bitch, shut the fuck up. You didn't have no clue about anything as far as Cleveland, Ohio is concerned until I told you. You're not going to reduce me either. Now, nigga, if you bothering me for her to try to get some energy for that bitch, leave me the fuck alone. But whatever you bothering me for, you need to leave me the fuck alone. Care about your fucking Neanderthal ass. Now, we're going to go over these energies from last night that are plaguing, these more energies that are plaguing Breauna, Jewell, Bellamy, okay, and got her mind fucked up. That she feels it's okay and warranted to hurt people, to humiliate people because of her insecurities. The Lord is going to bless her. And I'm hearing today. This energy came up last night, Ibis. Now, it's not much here. It says, Ibis is a prince and duke of hell with 36 military units under his command. He appears with the head and feet of a goose, the mane of a lion, and the tail of a hare. That's all it said. So I looked it up. Kind of the same thing. But this, I got a little bit more. In demonology, Ibis is an earl and powerful prince of hell, a duke to some authors, who has 36 legions of demons under his command. He knows and can reveal all things past, present, and future, only the future to some authors, and past and future to others. He can make men witty and valiant. What is witty? Showing or characterized by quick and inventive verbal humor. She's real good at that. Oh, she's a funny bitch. Very witty. Quick with it as well. This draws you in. It's not her. It's this energy giving her the ability to be witty. To really cut a person. Because she wants to cut you deep. As deep as she possibly can to make you bleed. I'm not talking physically, of course. And she does that through her videos and her community tab. And I saw that. I said, oh, that explains that. It's not a natural thing within her. It's this energy. Ibis. Valiant, possessing or showing courage or determination, to make you witty and valiant. That she does that to cut you, to try to humiliate you, to demean you and destroy you on the World Wide Web. And it makes her feel courageous. So I spoke to this energy. This is what he said. Now bear with me because I was writing fast. Satan's own, one of his many. This is what I heard. I asked, what are you doing to her? He said the same thing she's doing to me. Relieving the pain, the heart, and heavy. I'm not sure. Reliving, not relieving. Reliving the pain, which came up with another one of these demonic energies that she wants to just keep reliving it, which was a bird. Okay, which was a bird. The other energy was a bird. Well, that was a Garuda. Okay, a goose. Okay, doesn't that come from the bird family? They both said the same thing. To relive the pain. Pain of the heart and the heavy. Like I said, her energy is very heavy. Knows and can reveal all things of past, present, and future. Can make men witty and valiant. I asked, did she call on you to aid her? This energy said to me, yes. To aid her in self-annihilation, because that's really what it boils down to. It said, I wanted her to see herself for who she was so that he could annihilate her. I'm telling you, these energies are after this woman's soul. Called on him strategically to herself. No, called on, like I said, I wrote so fast. Called on to strategically something herself. I said her true self. He said, no, her false self. So I was like, well, what do you mean? Who's her true self? Now, I'm going to tell you something like I said last night. Some of these things that these energies said to me, I do not want to say. These energies, these demonic energies are not your friend. You better know what the fuck you're doing. It's not your friend. I said, what do you mean her true self? Who's her true self? He said, a mean, piping hot ton of shit. So this energy views her. Yeah, I help you. I make you a smart ass at the mouth. Make you feel courageous, bitch. I'll do that for you. But this is how I view you. A mean, piping hot ton of shit. And in other words, I'm going to put you in a situation where your mouth is going to get you in fucking trouble. Because I don't have no love for you. This motherfucker don't have no love for her. I said, have you helped her? He said, no, I tried, but she won't listen. She's too smart and know-it-all. Says he's gone and most definitely will not be back. This energy, Gamora, sounds like Gamora, don't it, from Guardians of the Galaxy. Like that other demonic energy that she sent the other night to do some entity attachment. Said it is Groot. It sounded like it was saying it's Groot, but I don't know. Gamora, a Duke of Hell with 26 military units under his command. He manifests as a delicate and feminine being, riding a camel, similar in appearance to Paimon. Of course, now this this energy, back and forth. 1 minute is this, next minute is that. 1 minute is this, next minute is that. Just like it appears. It's a man, but appears as a woman. Back and forth. What am I saying? A man or a woman? Back and forth. That's exactly how it was in its responses to me. And at one point, I was like, don't play. It's just it's energy. Confusion. I asked, what are you doing to her? Same shit. Destroying her from within. I said, why? He said, because she needs it. I said, why? He said, because she's sick. Very sick. It's a very tricky energy, like I said. Back and forth. First, he said he loved her. Then he said he hated her. And when he said he hated her, he started placing his hand, I could see, on her heart to, like, squeeze it. I asked, are you fucking around with her gender identity? Because it's shit. Everything is a man. Acting like a damn man. He said, yes. He's trying to make her think. I said, are you trying to make her think she's a man? He said, she is a man. And I'm fumbling with it, making her dismantle herself from within. She doesn't know who or what she is, and I'm going to see to it that she fails. I said, why? He said, because she's gross. I hate her. No, I love her. I said, you're mixed up. He said, yes, very. I'm confused, he said, and causing more confusion by the day, minute, very hour, because I'm confused, and I'll stay that way. Last thing I heard, lifted. The energy was lifted. Just causing her confusion. I'm this, I'm that, I'm this, I'm that. No, you're not all of those things. You're not. The only being that could claim all of everything is God's self. Not you. No, you everything. You want people to bow down and worship you because you everything. You can claim everything so that people bow down and worship you. So they'll be nothing so they can bow down and worship you, right? That's not how that works. No, you are not. Yes, we are all one. So if you all that, then everybody else is too. But I understand it's not you. It is these demonic energies that possess your soul. And I'm here and want you to die off, slough off. Now this energy right here, Moloch. This child sacrificing inner demon. Moloch is the exiled god king of the Ammonites. His ancient idols, which also served as crucibles for his living sacrifices, depicted him as a throned king with the head of a calf. Now, I told you about when I was talking to her, and this energy came to me. I looked at her and said, who are you? He said, Moloch Jr. They sent me to hurt you, but I can't hurt you or her. I talked about that last night. Well, I got some clarity this morning. I said, Acid, do you have a junior? Understand these energies. Okay. Yeah, God, everything produces itself. This energy said he has 2 sons and 4 daughters. I said, well, one of your sons was sent to me. He said, no, both of them were sent to you. Now, this is the interesting thing. That's why I'm like, now, so this bitch was lying to me the whole time that I had known her. The whole fucking time. Oh, I see. This was set up from the beginning when she first said, I saw her a long time ago. I like name her child. I thought it was interesting, and I hadn't seen her at that point in time. Then all of a sudden, here she is on my algorithm. Oh, they've been watching me. And even said it because I had a Scorpio ring. This is my old channel. I got over 1,000 views. And she bragged about it. And this was before I had known her. This energy said to me, he said that, I said, who sent both to me? He said, him and Bree. I said, wait a minute. She sent one. He said, yeah, we worked together in cahoots. Because I asked, well, why couldn't this Junior, what was about not hurting her? He said, because she sent one and he sent the other. I said, oh, you're saying you did it together? He said, couldn't hurt her because they worked in cahoots together. That's why that energy said that to you. I said, what you doing to her? Same old thing. I said, are you trying to destroy her? He said, we're all trying to destroy her. I said, why? He said, because she needs it. Okay. I said, are you the one making her say this thing that she will put bullets in the heads of children? Are you doing that to her? He said she's saying it of her own accord. I want her to sacrifice to me as many as she can. And I asked, has she done it physically? Of course I got, this is what it said. Don't misunderstand. He said she birthed 2 and gave them to me. This is what this energy said. She birthed 2 and gave them. Now, I ain't saying she killed no children physically. You don't have to do the sacrifice physically. Obviously, you all know that. See, we're going to help this woman. Rahovart. Rahovart is a singular creature of which we know very little, save that he is a companion of Satan, and that in the basket on his back he carries the souls of the curmudgeons. We saw yesterday that the curmudgeons are ill-tempered and old. Okay, this energy is very, very old, very old. And I asked him, how old are you? And he kept saying million, 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 and I was like, you're a million years old. And then he said, his memory escapes him of his birth. Okay. I said, what are you doing to her? On your back? Is she on your back? He said, I got her here. Then he hit his chest. He said, like on his back, but hit his chest. And he said he's going to keep her soul. I said, you are. He said, if God lets me, if she lets him, he said, if God lets me, if she lets him, okay, no, that's it. He said, if God, because I wrote this down quick, okay. If God, he said, if God, I said, you are. He said, if God lets me. So I asked God. And I heard, if she lets him, it's her choice. We have free will. I said, is she a curmudgeon? He said, worse, always clamoring, making noise. She's noise, and I hated the noise. But I will keep her. He said, that's his job. That's his work. Interesting, this one right here, Zabos. It says, Zabos is a count of hell in the command of 30 military units. He has a kind and peaceful nature, and he manifests in the form of an armed soldier riding a crocodile. That's all that was there, right? So I'm looking, all over the place, disables. What can I find about this? There is some kind of game or something out there, okay, with demons and stuff. And there's one called Zabos, but it was a feminine character. And I was asking, is this the same character? And I kept hearing, no. Okay. No, it's not. Okay. I said to it, I don't know who you are. Because I couldn't find anything too much more than what was on the card. Except, but I did kind of find something, and I'm going to go over it. Okay. Well, what I found is Zabos is a fallen angel and is the 19th demon from the Ars Goetias and the Dictionary Inferno. You all know about the Goetias, okay? He occupies the occupation of Duke of Hell. Overview. Zabos is, according to some sources, a good demon or spirit, okay? For y'all that think they all evil, okay? That search the union between two people. He is a member of the Ars Goetia, okay? Appearance, equal than with other demons. Zabos can change his appearance, okay? Usually Zabos presents, what you find with a lot of these that we have gone over, is changing appearance. Okay, usually Zabos presents himself as a handsome soldier mounted on a crocodile, similar to Agaris and Salos. Parents, God, okay, but the spirit of what? Deception. I said, bam, there it is. I said to her, I don't know who you are. He said, I am infinity and beyond. Then I saw spirit of deception. I said, you're deceptive? He said, very. Shit. Okay. I said, what are you doing to her? He said, deceiving her. Okay, every way possible. Okay. Now, deception don't sound like no good demon to me, but that's what's here. Okay. But maybe deception for good purposes. I don't know. Okay. He said, deceiving her every way possible. I said, why? He said, because she deserves it. See, all of these energies think that she deserves it. Okay. I ain't saying she does. I'm telling you what they have said. He said, I'll deceive her till her days are done because she needs it. Then I'll move on to the next. I said, why does she deserve it? He said, because she's an untrustworthy individual in plain sight. Just showing everybody like these other energies we showed. Orobas, the horse. And what was that other one here? Balan, just showing it. Everybody sees. This is what he said. Everybody knows. He said, I deceive her. And he said it with pride. And she trusts me in my deception. Halphus. Two of Swords. Built towers and provides weapons and ammunition. Sends soldiers to appointed places. Okay. 38 demon in the Goetia, in the Lesser Keys of Solomon. Okay, ranked as an earl. Horse-voiced stock dove. Oh yeah, okay. Yeah. I asked, what are you doing to her? To blind her friends. Like I said, these are the flying monkeys. Or others who listen and who are being deceived by her. You possess her flying monkeys. He said, we all possess her flying monkeys. I'm about all of these energies here. We are all her star. Make her send people to demean them, to destroy them, and make fun of them with her. Okay, the weapon is their voice, and here is the angel that we called upon. Okay, for assistance. Mihael, okay, to assist her to bring back the vivifying God, to restore her life, protect her from adversaries, rabies, and wild beasts. Okay. Which it was happy to do. I'm hearing I'm assisting her the best way possible. I'm hearing if she will allow it. Do a three-way split here. One shuffle. I'm hearing only one. Take one. Only three came out. This is what I'm hearing. Three came out. I'll show you which three came out. Astaroth, Pickles, and Ken. I don't know if I'm pronouncing them right, but this is one I kept hearing. I heard over those names. A fallen angel and president of hell with 30 military units under his command. He manifests as a black bird or as a man carrying a sharp sword. Wants to cut you deep. Wants to cut you so deep, hurt you so bad with her words. Sword, her tongue, which came up with this energy. I didn't speak on it. This one. This motherfucker has a long, sharp, pointed tongue. Trying to lick my face and shit. Get the fuck out of here. Okay. Showing you herself. Wants to cut you and destroy you as deep as she possibly can. Because she's hurt and hurting and wants, desires, needs. But I'm hearing feeds too. Okay. Feeds off the brutality. Okay. Of what she does to others. It's fun for her. But that's these, we're going to believe that it's these energies in her, although these couple of these energies saying, no, it's just her. So for those who are assisting here with her exorcism, out of love and genuine care and concern, not social media hype and bullshit. Okay. This is the next energy that we will call out. And those who got power, not those who claim. One shuffle. What energy from the occult tarot? What is it called? Vasago, the Tower. Promoter of discord, war, arguments, and falsehoods. Gives generous responses. Everything is a fight. She got to kill and destroy everybody. She'll like you at first. Don't be fooled. She will admire you at first. Talk about you, put you in the videos on her community tab. Give it a minute. And will try to set you up to fight others. She tried that with me, but I was like, no. Well, them ones who was attacking me, yeah, they, they because of her. Now they might have all been working together in the background. I don't know. There was another lady that she was trying to get me to get into some kind of tussle with. I'm like, that lady did shit to me. I didn't say that to her. She's copying off of you. I went and looked. I said, no, she's not copying off of me. She's talking about something that's been in the news that I just happened to mention. I'm not getting into no tussle with that lady. Promoter of discord, war, arguments, and falsehood, which I'll call fake beef. Fantasy. Wanting something to appear to be real that is not. So that whatever she has against you to try to destroy you, people will support it. She needs the energy to support it, thinking that she will be successful. Maybe she has with some people, I don't know. But you ain't going to be successful over here with it. Give generous responses. She got a lot to say. write 10, 20 paragraphs on a community tab to support her discord, her war, her arguments, and her falsehood. The title. I don't, give me 1 second. And probably was trying to keep going back and forth with that, what's that woman's name? Someone started intuitive because of whatever the craziness she said about me, which I don't know. I only heard a little bit. This was way back talking about some in her fucking chakras. Bitch, please. What the fuck are you talking about? And then get on there with a fake ass reading and fake ass pendulum swings. And even Bree was like, yeah, she was moving the pendulum. I could tell she was moving it. Made a whole video against the woman about it. But I see it was just to stir up. She only did that to stir up drama between me and that woman. I don't know why that woman came at me like that, except I think another jealous bitch. Bitch, I don't even fucking know you, bitch. What are you talking about? Oh, you want to pick on me? You want to bully me too? You want to make me look bad too? Bitch, I don't even know you. Why? Oh, that's what y'all do. We cute and sexy. We can fight each other for no reason. They want you. Your destinies. Okay. This came out of the Golden Girls tarot card deck. Shady Pines, the Tower card. That's what the sister over there calls Breauna Jewell Bellamy. Shady Pines. You know, the home. People that need help, mental help. I just thought that was so interesting when I opened this deck. I was like, look at that shit right there. And here it is, a Tower card. The saga. You ain't getting me caught up in nothing and fighting no goddamn body. I don't do that. You can put other people in that trick bag. Get them going back and forth with each other. Not here. Like the ones that said that ain't me. Okay, sis, my apologies. We're gonna move on. I wish you the best. But this is about Breauna. The angel can assist us here. Help this woman with her soften her tongue with her nasty tongue. 2 angels. You may only take 1. 2 fell out. One. The Fool. I'm gonna read these. We are, the exalting God. Will and new beginnings assist with difficult and great undertakings. This is a difficult and great undertaking, goddamn. Okay. I want to help this woman have a new beginning, a real one, the exalting God, so that she knows who is to be exalted above all, not her. You are not Archangel Michael Breauna Jewell Bellamy. You are not the Pistis Sophia Breauna Jewell Bellamy. You are not the Druid shit Breauna Jewell Bellamy. You damn sure are not wiser than Solomon Breauna Jewell Bellamy. No biblical prophecy is being unfolded before anyone based on anything that you're doing or saying or anything, Breauna Jewell Bellamy. You are not the Druid folks, Breauna Jewell Bellamy. You are not the daughter of Dorothy Dandridge, Breauna Jewell Bellamy. You are not Louisiana Creole all of a sudden, Breauna Jewell Bellamy. And so much more. You are not. You are Breauna Jewell Bellamy. Now, this was just came to me real quick. May every demon that is holding to Breauna Jewell Bellamy be loosed from her being, sent forth and set free to God Almighty, their Father in heaven. Yeah. God is over all things. God created all. God said, I created the good and the evil, the dark and the light. Ain't no such thing as God, Satan versus God. And God telling Satan, this is what you do, this is what you don't do. And may every spell sent my way by her and others, okay, be broken and sent to the pit of hell by God the Father and the Great Mother. And may every being and everything that she holds within her hands and being that do not belong to her be given to the great God Almighty in the sky and set forth to those whom it belongs to and is destined for now and forever. And may she never again be able to touch nor steal anything that is not hers. And once she does or even attempts to, may it be returned out of her hands immediately. Okay. And may she reap the benefits of the grave here. And I'm not talking about physical death. But if that's what God says, because she's quick to say somebody need to die over fakery, things that are not even real, and hopes that you all out there who listen to her shit and flying monkey support it so that the energy moves in that direction. It will not. Okay. That lies upon her head for attempting such thievery and atrocities by the way of the great God Almighty. He who is the Father and Lord of all that ever was, ever is, and ever shall be. And it is so in Jesus' name. Amen. And holy, we plead the blood of Jesus and the power of the Holy Spirit is against you, your falsehoods and your lies and your disgusting destruction upon the minds and hearts and souls of people. Clamoring, I'm hearing, always clamoring, making noise, trying to destroy others, distract them from what's true and real and right and righteous. There are multiple Bible verses that mention blood on your hands, including Jeremiah 2:34. You have blood on your hands. It is the blood of poor, innocent people, and that can be spiritually so. You did not catch them breaking into your house. Ain't nobody did shit to you. I ain't did shit to you. You killed them for no reason. You're trying to destroy me for no reason. Isaiah 59:3. Breauna Jewell Bellamy, for your hands are stained with blood, your fingers with iniquity, your lips have spoken lies, your tongue hath muttered perverseness against me. Isaiah 1:15, when you spread out your hands in prayer, I will hide mine eyes from you. Also when ye shall multiply prayer, I hear you not, your hands were full of blood. Breauna Jewell Bellamy, you need to watch yourself. Playing in dirt. And for those that Halphus energy, Ezekiel 3:18, if I say to the wicked man, thou shalt surely die, and thou givest him not warning, nor speakest to warn the wicked from his wicked way to save his life, the same wicked man shall die in his iniquity, but his blood will I require at thine hand. Y'all sitting there laughing at her, hoping she continues to act a fool and destroy herself because you're entertained by it. Blood, hers is on your hands. When you know you need to tell her, hey babe, this ain't the way to go. Now nigga, if you bother me one more time, see, this is for her. See, I'm not going to be one of them silly ass pick me. I don't want to be picked by your motherfucking ass no goddamn way. Well, I'm going to pray for the man. Fuck her. No. See, I understand the power of women and who women are. And how we've been tricked and deceived. Especially black women. Made a fool out of while we continue to make a fool out of ourselves. The black woman God. But now we ain't God no more. Queens, we bad bitches. All right. You all have favor. Peace.